Transportation has always been key for us Egyptians. The population is growing, and so is the demand for mobility. This demand must be met and fast for all Egyptians.
Hi, my name is Sarah El-Kadi. I work for Siemens Mobility, and I was born and raised in Egypt.
I'm incredibly proud that my country is progressing steadily into the future. And now, more than ever, our generation is keen to make a positive impact for the country and its people. The new rail system will safely connect cities all across the country, enabling people and goods to travel further, faster, and safer in an affordable way. I can really see this creating new opportunities for business and tourism, which will in turn boost the economy and create new jobs. It will benefit communities everywhere. It's going to reduce travel times, cut carbon emissions, and improve the quality of life in the cities and for all Egyptians and visitors alike.
My colleagues and I are incredibly proud to be part of the team transforming Egypt and bringing in a new era of transportation.
So large-scale infrastructure always has an impact. And we are proud to deliver technology with a purpose, to improve quality of life. In this case, in Egypt, where we are convinced that the government understood that such investment is a key element to bring the country's development forward. Just a few highlights around that project. So it will be the first high-speed rail project in Egypt with a total of 3 lines planned, a total of 2,000 kilometers. So think about it, that will make Egypt on the spot the 6th largest high-speed rail operation system in the world. It's a multi-billion euro project. We're offering competitive financing was key for us to win. Total scope includes signaling, electrification, everything around a turnkey project, but also rolling stock. Not only high-speed trains, the famous Siemens Velaro trains, but also commuter trains and locomotives to make sure we have a freight network as well. Together with our civil works partners, we have established an EPC consortium, and we will also support the customer in their future day-to-day operations with a 15-year maintenance agreement for the entire system. So we provided value add by supporting the customer in the selection of a group of initial mandated lead arrangers, meaning banks, using the excellent relationship that we as Siemens have to the capital market, and we could bundle financing into the EPC offer. So for us, it is key that the EPC package goes hand in hand with the financing. That's our key to success. There was a high level of interest. I mean, think about COVID, think about oil price decline and all those issues you had globally. There is a lot of capital in the market. So banks were very keen. Why? Because the structure of the project and the partners in the project make it seem a very attractive project. So despite the high volume we needed in terms of financing, the level of interest by banks was so high that it was significantly oversubscribed, which helped for the government of Egypt to get very attractive financing terms. And let's not forget, also banks become more and more environmentally cognizant, and banks want to ensure that they finance projects that have a green story attached to it. this project has a fantastic green story attached to it. And I believe our industry as such has to promote even more the fact that we are a very green industry. What also helped was the fact that our home market export credit agency, Euler Hermes, has a huge balance sheet and was able to actually front or underwrite the complete deal. So how can we support? Okay, now if you could flip to the next slide because the remote's not working. So we help structure projects in a way that also financing is tailored to the project's needs. So helping with our connection to the capital market to bring the appropriate group of banks to the project and bring ECAs to the project with the aim to structure an attractive financing package, long-term, attractive cost, which goes beyond the typical loan lifetime that's available in the local capital market of the project country. In the end, if we have the ECA that is the chosen fit for our project, and we can work with several ECAs. I mentioned Euler Hermes as being, we're a German company, or mostly German-based company with lots of manufacturing in Germany, but that's a bit of a misunderstanding. We do manufacture in other countries as well. Hence, we can bring also this ECA support from other regions to the project's benefit. And I mentioned already our contacts to banks. We don't have any particular preferred bank or a preferred banking group. Where we feel is the big benefit for our customer is to select those banks who deem to be the most appropriate for that individual transaction. And we've been quite successful with that. The details of the ECA scheme make it quite attractive for our customers. So ministries of finance are quite happy to work with that scenario under that structure. And what we also enjoy having the ability to offer to our customer when we start talking about a technological solution, that from a very early stage onwards, we also tell them, and once we're there, we will also go hand in hand with you through the financing process so that we make sure that we get paid on time when we want money, right? So we have our ultimate interest to make sure that this goes hand in hand, because ultimately we're only the happy partner if we can make sure that once we proceed in the project, that our customer is able to provide payment to us. So it's a win-win situation. So going forward, we're happy to discuss future project opportunities, to walk this walk together, hand in hand, and support you also with a tailored offering on financing. So let's talk. Thanks very much.